Previously, in the anime, Sid entered the lawless city after learning that funds were flowing into that city, and his sister also went there to hunt down some vampire problem. But their Crimson tried to revive the vampire queen on the night of the blood red moon for the onslaught of the humans, and vampires always become more powerful on blood moon day. So Crimson was successful in reviving the blood queen, and she began to rain down her wrath on the Shadow Garden. She began to control the blood of the girls and they started to turn back to the possessed one. Their Claire was also turning into a possessed, but Aurora took over her body to give Shadow some time to arrive, and just as Shadow arrived, he gave a magnificent fight to the queen, and after that he healed everyone in the area and everything returned back to normal. But before leaving, Aurora showed Claire her powers that she didn't know about. With that they returned back to capital, but the Emperor of the White Tower from the lawless city meets Shadow once again. So, as the story progresses, a horde of goons attacked Mitsugoshi's cargo train and threatened the girls. They were the horde that Garter sent for this. On the outside he was a gentleman man and the follower of the divine technique, but on the inside he was a corrupt being. He climbed the ladder with kind of job and their Shadow Garden showed up because they knew these ruffians would attack them, and now that Mitsugoshi is seizing the market, Garter and other associations is targeting them, so the commercial war is about to begin. It's all because Mitsugoshi is coming out with the latest fashion trends in the market by getting ideas from Sid's past life. All the wearable in the market are from his world, so it's getting in trends, so the business of others association are getting ruined, so Sid planned to do something about it. And this time he made a new shady name for himself, John Smith, to plan with the Shifox Yuki. She tells Sid that Garter called a meeting of all major cooperative alliances to plan something against Mitsugoshi, so she wants Smith to do something about them. Then Yuki warned Smith that he would find this man named Getan behind every cooperation alliance. Getan is known as Sword Devil, so she asked Smith about his move. And Smith wants to destroy all the alliance to rebuild his own market. Smith wants to stand by and watch Mitsugoshi get destroyed by the alliance, so that he could destroy the alliance and build a new market cooperative and invite all the Mitsugoshi there. But the move had already been made by Alliance as they introduced their paper currency to trade at every market, but before that, Mitsugoshi had also done the same, but that paper currency could only be used at Mitsugoshi official shop, but the quality difference was telling Sid a new idea to make money. Sid thought of making copies of the Note of Alliance since it's of poor quality. He discussed this with Yuki and she told him about his plan to make money with fake paper money and showed the quality difference. But Yuki tells him that the Alliance is the only one who has currency notes running in the kingdom, so if they make the fake notes, the Alliance would know about it immediately. So Smith's dream was crushed as he got angry that his plan had been ruined, so he asked Yuki to look at the notes and think again. She thought Smith wants to reap the profit quickly and bail out from the market with maximum number of gold coins they could gather, so Smith asked her once again and Yuki still said yes. So Smith pulls back since his plan for making money was destroyed before it even started. Then, while eating at a stall, he noticed Delta found him there. So he asked Delta why she came to the capital, so Delta told Sid that she received an order from Alpha, so she wanted to hunt down bandits with Sid since she's here. But Sid reminds her that she forgot to meet with Alpha. Remembering this, she got scared because Alpha had tamed Delta, but she looked sad so Sid gave in for some bandits hunt. But there they met Delta's brother, but Delta killed him off because her clan's rule is to only have strong people. Her father is the clan's chief and has many offsprings. So Sid thought of visiting their village, and Delta had an idea that Sid could become their new chief so that Sid could have many babies with many different women. But Bro is seriously not interested. Then, at Mitsugoshi, Gamma reports to Alpha their products and sales is dominating the market with Sid's knowledge. But this had caught the attention of the Alliance and they are planning to attack on Mitsugoshi, and right then, they got a report of some intruders, so Gamma requests Alpha to let her handle them. So she ordered Omega and Chi to help her out. These goons were from the Alliance who came to kill Alpha and without knowing that they are messing with the Shadow Garden. Their leader tried to kill Gamma but nothing happens to her, so she told the guy to use a frontal attack like every third-grade villain does to kill their enemy. So she brought out her blade and attacked the dude, but not a single strike hits the man as Gamma is a natural amateur. So she tried to attack with her full power in the end but slipped down from a rubble and caused a huge commotion, but other than him his men's were already beaten to crap but Omega and Chi So Gamma once again stood up for her laster attack but was slipped yet again, but her luck was working on 60 frames per second this time and the sword she lost hits the target on point. So Getan asked Garter about this failure, and he told Getan that Mitsugoe had ties with MC8 so they might have helped them out, so he ordered Garter to shut them up. But Getan realized he made a mistake sending out those 3 weaklings, but the cult was already running low on resources as Shadow Garden had killed many of its members. Getan is using this alliance to have power to take revenge on Shadow. So aside from him, Sid once again intentionally loses against Alexia in practice, but he noticed that she had improved much since last time, but she tells Sid that she wants to become more powerful. Since she was helpless when Rose needed help, but Sid had another job to do, a girl told him that production of fake notes had been finished, so he moves out and meets with Yuki. She tells him that they had produced an exact copy of the notes from the Alliance and are ready to move out to the Lawless City. That copy was so finely made that even Yuki or Sid couldn't distinguish the real one among those two, and with these flowing into the market, the Alliance will surely look into it. So she wants Smith to handle them, but she told Sid to leave Getan alone because she wants to kill him for revenge soon after. Gamma reports to Alpha that notes from the Alliance that are in the market are fake and the Alliance is unaware of this. So Alpha orders Gamma to handle this matter because if the people realized they have fake notes, it would cause a money crisis. But Garter also discovered that their notes are being replaced by the fake notes in the market, so he told this to Getan. He quickly understood it will lead to a money crisis and orders Garter to find out the source quickly, then afterwards. The huge cargo train that was filled with the fake note and was on its way to Lul City was now infiltrated by the Shadow Garden as they dug out the information of its source. That entire train was empty and suddenly Smith comes out and traps all of them into strings. They thought they could get out by cutting the strings, but their blade broke up just on touch. Their Rose tried to attack Smith, but she failed to land a hit on him, after which she threw them off the train. Rose wanted to follow it, but their companion told them they couldn't beat Smith. So they withdrew from their mission. But right there, 2 episodes of Eminence in Shadow was over along with our video, but stay tuned to watch more of it on my channel. For that, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Till then, take care.